Okay, coming up next on Joel the Nose, Colin returns.
Hello everyone, how we doing?
I feel like calling you FAU Colin now because, I mean, for those of you who
FAU,
haven't seen, FAU made the Final Four, and he's about to graduate from there. So
One more month.
Exactly, congratulations. So this video, we're gonna pick our top 3 summer fragrances. We both just said, okay, let's pick something out that maybe people haven't thought of, a little bit different. You know the videos, try to introduce you to something new. So coming up next, Colin and I pick our top 3 favorite summer fragrances for you to try. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose. I had my microphone in my hand so we can both talk, but let me put this down here. All right, so you saw the introduction. We're going to do a video today, right?
Yes.
Top 3, you know, kind of warm weather fragrances. We got some distractions going by right now. You know, so this is kind of like warm summer weather. It's already summer weather basically here. We're in the mid to high 80s, even though it's technically spring.
Year-round humidity.
Yeah. So you know, let's get right into this. Why don't you start and tell me one of your first choices.
Let's go with number 1, folks. I'm down here for the Palm Beach Boat Show. I know I haven't been on the channel in a while, but I want to say Joel and I, we texted each other this morning. I was visiting, said let's film a video, let's go make it happen.
Yeah.
On a whim, we're here. My first choice for the summer is Musk Therapy by INITIO.
Here, I'll go hold it up.
All right. Now this one, Joel has talked about it before. This is one of the best fragrances on the market, folks. This stuff, something about it, it's like so musky, but fruity at the same time. Right away, it's got like a nice mandarin. It smells so like photorealistic.
Yeah.
And it's got a creaminess to it too. And you know, these white bottles from INITIO are extraits, so they'll last longer than other stuff for sure.
Yeah, a really interesting note for me in here is the white magnolia. And magnolia is not one of those like super common fragrance notes. It used to be a lot more popular in classic perfumery. So to see it kind of used in a modern fragrance, I think is a really cool twist about this perfume that makes me, plus the white musk I love in there.
Yeah.
It's a great fragrance.
White sandalwood, white musk, magnolia, like Joel said, this is good stuff.
Yeah. All right, that's a good way to start it out. So I will start out with one that's a little bit of an outlier probably for this video, and I'm going to go with Flam. And let me walk it up and hold it here. Flam from MEMO Paris. I don't know if you've ever smelled this one. Have you ever smelled it?
I think like last few months when I was here, maybe, but not in a while.
This is just, what I love about this fragrance is that there's something just, it does have some citrus notes in it, I believe bergamot, but it's just a beautiful, I think, like kind of skin fragrance. And I do like
Joel loves his skin fragrances.
I do love those skin fragrances, and this is to me one of those under the radar skin fragrances, but perfect for the summer months where, again, it's a little bit hotter weather and you just kind of want to have that fresh, clean smell. This is gonna do it. Here, smell that.
Yeah, that's quite nice. And what I've noticed about fragrances like this, like skin fragrances, ones that may seem lighter, is once you get in the heat and like it starts developing on your skin, it leaves a wonderful trail. You may think, oh, it's too light, but I guarantee it carries in the wind for most of them.
Especially these really quality. I mean, like MEMO Paris. Perfumes. This is going to give you. Some people get scared when you say skin scent because they think that means it's just a fragrance. There's a term. I don't use skin scent as well as the way some people do, which means it's basically just sticks on your skin for a couple hours and it doesn't radiate off, it doesn't project. That's not the case. When I say skin scent, I mean it actually has that connotation or smell of skin. Like,
there's certain fragrances that are like built just to work with specific pheromones of the human body. So like that's what he means by skin scent, is it works well with the pheromones naturally that you have.
You got it. So all right, let's go to your next.
Number 2 is from a brand called NICOLAI Parfums. I'm sure you've heard of it. And we got Riviera Verbena.
Okay.
There we go. Love the bottle. Classic design.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this one before in the last video, but I will talk about it again because it's that good. This one reminds me, I call it the lemon tennis balls. Anybody who smells a fresh can of tennis balls, imagine that with lemon. And that's exactly what this is. It's got a green, like, herbal note as well as it dries. Some aquatic features too. It's so good. It's perfect for the summer.
Yeah, this is a great choice, and I would have picked it if Colin hadn't, but we didn't want to.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, we didn't want to pick the same fragrances. We want to introduce you to new stuff. But this, I love it because it's also an eau de toilette.
Yeah.
But it performs very well. I still get a good.
I get like 6-8 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get at least 6 hours, and it's very fresh. It's crisp. It's light. It's classic NICOLAI perfumes.
Wonderful atomizer.
Yeah, and that Verbena note, which I really enjoy, gives it that green texture, mixed in with that citrusy, like you said, almost like that tennis ball.
Yeah, one word we were using earlier was a zing.
Yeah.
I think this one definitely has a zing too.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and I'm going to be talking about it, one coming up here. Actually, two of them.
Yeah.
The my next two have, when we smelled them, it's almost like a bite, a zing, like you feel it. It's almost like an electrical shock. But
This is one of the ones you can just go and pick out and put on without even thinking about it.
yeah,
Whether
it works well
Whether
to
you're going to
suit
the
anything.
beach or you're going, like Joel works at the courthouse, whether you're going to court or your black tie event, anything.
Yeah, very, very versatile, especially in the summer.
That's
Really.
Riviera, Verbena.
And I think eau de toilettes are good. I think, sometimes people shy away. I think, a good eau de toilette like this is essential in your collection.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go next with, this is a tough one. I mean, it could have gone either way as far as, I guess I'm not actually ranking them. They're all I'm just naming all three. But this is Oceania from ROJA Parfums.
This one's brand new to Osme, folks.
Yeah, so this is, you can hold it. This is new to Osme. Wow. This is, like I said, we mentioned earlier, this has a zing. I mean, when you smell that, it smells like summer, ocean.
Like you just stepped out of the water,
Right?
honestly. Like it really does.
He's been working at boat shows. You've been around a lot.
I was working at the boat show the last few days in Palm Beach. This would have been a perfect
Right?
fragrance for that.
How perfect. Can you imagine,
Wow.
sitting on a yacht with like a blazer on, and you got this,
You know you're wearing ROJA.
Oceania?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got ROJA. This is, this came onto my radar in the last couple days, and it really, first of all, I love the bottle. Just take another
That's
look.
a cool design. I like it too.
Yeah, like, to cover our eyes. There we go. Look at that. Of course, all ROJA bottles have unique, similar designs, but I just think this really, sometimes fragrances say they're blue or they're green, and they don't really, for some reason, kind of match the persona of the juice in the bottle.
Yeah.
This really, the name, the coloring, the branding, this one, ROJA, I think really, really did it well.
I've heard, I don't know if y'all watch Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I've heard him mention this one before, and I've never got my nose on it until today, but I really like it.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's got great longevity and projection. I haven't worn it enough, to.
Yeah, we can't give our final judgment quite yet,
But I'll do a full review on this maybe in the next few weeks, because it already caught my attention a lot that I'm recommending it for one of my top summer fragrances. All right, then let's see what you have for
final
your
choice?
final.
Some people will love this, some people may not, but that's all right. This is God of Fire. Boom, boom, boom.
I feel like there should be like electrical bolts, like coming out of the bottle right now.
Can you get behind me? It'll focus. There we go. All right. This blue bottle is insane, folks. I don't know what specific color this is, but it may be one of my favorite colors ever. The juice inside is 10 times better, too. Nothing compares to this. I was telling Joel earlier, I wear this so much now. It starts off with like a mango, ginger, lemon combination. Perfect zing, like we talked about for summer. The ginger with the mango, a combo I've never smelled before. I know people rave about this one. The hype is real.
So I know, obviously
Great performance, too.
this is, and I think what's great to hear about this is Colin, obviously you're 22?
21.
21. So 21-year-old.
It's not just any age; it could be any age.
And I assume you wear this a lot around, like, you know, your friends, and this is
Major compliments with this one.
Yeah.
And then on the end, it's got like a nice woodsy, like little dry musk woods. It's so good. The performance is great. It carries in the wind very nice.
In the bottle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Let's
all those
try it.
bottles are such next level. Their designs.
Look at that. What a cool design.
Yeah,
It's got a snake on the front.
Yeah.
All these Stephen Herbert. Lucas.
Stephen Humbert Lucas.
Correct. Yeah. Excuse my pronunciation. All of his are pretty good. This is the only one I own though.
So there.
It's my favorite. Definitely in my top 3.
I can see why. And that will lead me to my final recommendation of the day. And this is brand new. So not just brand new to Osme, but brand new. Just came out this year in 2023 from THAMEEN. And it is Fanfare.
Wow.
So let's bring this up. There we go. All right. We're like blocking out the faces.
Get that autofocus to work.
Woo!
All right. This
Fanfare.
one, what a cool bottle too. Not your usual THAMEEN bottle.
Yeah, it's a different color. You know, it's
Got like a
normally
frosted
THAMEEN.
look.
Actually,
Let's compare them.
So
You can see the differences here.
yeah, let's bring those up.
You got their dark blue normal THAMEEN bottle and this new frosted look with a silver cap. I quite like it.
Yep, I like it. It's just like a subtle difference. They kept obviously the main design feature of the bottle,
Just
but
changed up the colors.
go up with more of a frosted clear, and that way you can see the juice. I know a lot of people like to see the juice, but reality is obviously design is great, but it's got to be what's inside. And this is another zinger. I mean, when you smell this, ooh, it's got like juniper berry, bergamot, it's citrusy, it's light, but it's like literally it's like zinging punch. And there's a note in here called vermouth, which is like an old school like cocktail component, vermouth. They put that in old style cocktails, but I know you smelled it earlier. I put this on I have this on my skin.
Wow.
I have it on right here. I'll put it on again just to kind of so you can see my reaction, but oh yeah.
That's some special stuff.
I'm telling you, I think this one is going to be a sleeper hit, especially for this time of year. For those of you in the cold weather that are kind of just starting to get in the spring months, even though a lot of places it's still cold.
This one would be perfect.
Man,
It feels like it's got a little warmth to it on the same side as like also being zingy.
zingy, it's green, so it's definitely a good kind of
Herbaceous a little
spring,
bit.
summer fragrance. But man, I'm telling you, I really, again, just came onto my radar in the last few days. So I will do probably a full review on this very shortly.
Definitely.
So I can tell you a little bit more about it, tell you more about the performance, but highly recommended as you're going into these warm summer months.
I know they would definitely love that.
Cool. So I guess
These are the summer fragrances, folks.
Yep.
You know, if you got some new stuff here to check out, if you haven't before, I know a lot of you may not live close to Osme, but
you know,
you can always order samples online.
I mean, they can do samples basically of whatever they have here. Highly recommend checking out some of these fragrances, especially if you've never tried them out before, because, you know,
And
where
let-
else are you going to try that?
let us know what your favorite summer fragrances are down in the comments. You know, and what are you wearing these days? We'd love to know.
Yes, what are you getting ready to rock for summer? Are you going with some of your old favorites? Are you going to try some new stuff? Let us hear below. We'll get back with you, and thank you, of course, as always, for watching.
Thank
Colin,
you, Joel. It's a pleasure.
Yes.
On a whim here, doing a video on a whim.
Very impromptu, but I'm glad
I love
he
it.
reached out this morning, said, hey, I'm in town, and we're like, let's do this.
Let's create.
Let's
Yeah.
get together. So, all right, I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and perfume.